Hi, I'm Anne, and I'm currently working at RSM Singapore. I'm a GRC specialist that helps my clients assess their organization's technology risks by looking at their governance framework and risk mitigating controls to ensure that they comply with regulation requirements and industry standards like ISO 27001 and PDPA. As the cybersecurity arena is actually very diverse, and unlike many of my fellow cybersecurity professionals whom actually focus on technical skills, I decided to pursue the GRC field, which actually many find quite boring. And because even when I was I was a student at Ngee Ann Poly, many of my and university and SIT, many of my classmates actually disliked the GRC module. And so aside from my day-to-day job, this brings me to the next point where aside from my day-to-day job, I as a GRC specialist, I'm also serving as an adjunct lecturer at MP for cyber GRC because having returned to my alma mater to actually share about how GRC can actually be an interesting element in the ever exciting landscape of the IT and digital world. And during class, I will actually share my practical experiences and real life examples so that my fellow future cyber professionals will actually be able to relate how important GRC is to and how it plays a key factor in cybersecurity. So I chose the cybersecurity career, cybersecurity out of actually pragmatism. I'm very practical, and despite studying art subjects like literature and history in secondary school, because I actually remember at that time, after O levels, I saw this article. Okay, IT industry was booming, and I saw this news article talking about how there was a lot of demand for IT jobs and IT professionals, and about how graduates were securing high paying jobs in the sector. So the stats were very good. And anyway, hacking at the time, 16-year-old, hacking looked very cool in movies. So I was like, why not? Good money, future sure got job, and cost technology will never die. So give it a try. So I went into cybersecurity lah with that. So there are many new things that are popping up every day, and the field of cybersecurity is, as I said, is very diverse. So you look at CSA, they have their cyber trust mark. MAS has their TRM, INDA has AI governance and PDPA. Then our MOH has their cyber essentials and the health information bill, HIB. All these different industries and verticals have different frameworks. So I'm actually excited to see how all this, looking deeper into how these different controls for the different industries are for the different industries. And for example, operational technology is all around us and very easily overlooked in our daily lives. OT supports critical infrastructure. It's in our hospitals and aviation industry, manufacturing, marine, the list goes on. And there are plenty of key aspects that need cybersecurity moving forward. Just look at the recent attacks on our Singapore's CI. And then a few days ago, and everyone remembers the 2018 SingHealth, last year's CrowdStrike incident, and it's these cyber threats, right, to this operational technology that can cause power outages, threaten human lives, and highlights the importance that cybersecurity is more needed than ever because we live in such an interconnected world. So I'm really looking forward to like the release, as mentioned before, the health information bill that's coming up, and that the Singapore is coming up to actually protect our medical industry against cyber attacks. And so the OT security space actually has, together with the IT security, has so much potential for growth and exploration. So it's actually very exciting as a cybersecurity professional to be able to see how GRC can actually play a vital role in all this. So I would say the skills and qualities is curiosity, bravery, and adaptability. So I would say one must be hungry to learn, willing to try, because of how the IT and cyber world is revolutionizing at the pace that it is going. New technology, there's new technology every day. Take phishing attacks for example. Uh, learn whatever that students are learning in school right now. By the time they graduate, there already may be a new social engineering method that is being used to scam and perform APT attacks. So hence there is a need to actually constantly upgrade, read news articles, join student groups and professional organizations that will give you access to attend these conferences and sharings and exchange ideas with cyber security professionals and learn from them so that you can keep in touch with latest attacks, what's in the industry, what's in the know, etc. And another key quality brings me to next key quality, which is to teach and share. Because and that is why for myself, I actually joined my university's ISC2SG student chapter and SIT ambassador CCAs to let me build life skills, network with professionals, learn about the different career pathways and possibilities that, and then I actually share this with my peers as well, fellow peers as well. Then I also took on summer internships when I was a student that led me to later join IC2SG chapter as well. And it opened a lot of doors and opportunities for me to contribute back to the cybersecurity industry from there. So in addition, as a MP adjunct lecturer, I will also share challenges faced and the different solutions available to actually resolve real life situations. So it's a lot about give and take. When it comes to in the cyber industry lah, you cannot learn everything just from books and textbooks, etc. It's about the exchange of knowledge. So I would say one of the interesting things that I've come across in my career, my cybersecurity career, is that even the most established and reputable companies, I would say, also have their fair share of GRC issues and gaps. For example, one of the recent MNC clients that I have, they are very recently, they are com- they are compliant with industry best practices, but yet one of their third-party vendors suffered a data breach. And when we inquired as to how the issue was resolved, frankly, it was a mess. And there was a lack of information and communication and clarity on the situation, as to how it was handled by the parent entity. And so, although this client did not suffer a direct data breach, but some of the information, it was important to note that it was not direct, but some of their information was still compromised during the breach. And personally, I also find it very interesting to visit my client offices and their operation sites. I've been to data centers throughout my career, airport terminals, how they move their luggages and everything. And I've seen many different things. Even and meeting with my clients, different business units from HR to IT to operations, the people on the ground level, you understand how everything is run, how how it all ties in together with the systems, the security controls that they have, etc. So a lot of people have this misconception that cybersecurity is about sitting behind a desk facing four walls in the office. No, it's not just about that. There is a I For myself, I get to visit client offices. All these visits are like learning journeys to me that are similar to those that you go on back in secondary school. You visit science center, the zoo, museum. I get to see a very new and different aspect of the industry that one wouldn't even think about or even see as a consumer and end user. So yeah, that's pretty eye-opening and interesting. So what I would recommend for those who are actually contemplating of joining the cybersecurity industry, the first step you could take is actually to try different internships and jobs to figure out what you want for your cybersecurity career. Be it pen tester, GRC, SOC analyst, forensic investigator, cloud security and infrastructure engineer, data security analyst. There are so many career pathways to choose from. Go out and try them and narrow down and find out what you have interest in. So after that, you can consider joining respective associations like ISC2SG chapter, ISACA as needed, etc., AISP, to be able to network with industry professionals and learn about the different career pathways and their pros and cons, gain some insights, um into all this. So into what it's like to have it as a career, and if needed, find a mentor in the cybersecurity field to consult and receive guidance from them on all this. To those who are feeling uncertain about their future careers, be it in the cybersecurity field or otherwise, or to those brave souls who are soon, to be stepping out to be into the crazy competitive job market and volatile industry right now, and those who are, switching jobs, etc., my last words of advice is the following lah. You don't have to know what you want to do. You just go out and explore, try different things so that you can one day find what you something that you have interest in. And in the end, because you are the one who has to live with the choices you make, just remember to, learn as much as you can, have fun, always do your best. And join IC2 and we can help you navigate your cyber career.